right. Hello, everyone. I'm just trying to get my technicalities worked out here. So I think I am live both on YouTube and on the Facebook group page. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to get my chat up here so I can see it. And all right. Well, we definitely got people watching. So excellent. All right. Hello, everyone. Great to see some familiar names up there. I can't say familiar faces, but close enough. So I have a tentative set list for today, but if there is a particular original that you would like to hear, you can find my request list up at rhiannonslark.com/songs. And I'm going to kick off with a song and then give you a little more of an introduction. So this is a song about settlers of Catan. I started out with a plan to build a monopoly. I've got the best numbers, they're sure to be rolled, and soon I'll have all I need. I left very little to luck. I prefer to rely on strategy. 2 roads away and a settlement, and the sheep port's all for me. But I've been double-crossed, hung out to dry. Stolen my sheep port, though you have no sheep, I am left to cry. I've got sheep for wood, I've got sheep for wheat, I've got sheep for anything, I've got sheep for wood, I've got sheep for wood, I've got sheep for stone. I'd even take that brick from you, I've got sheep for wood. I don't understand. Was it just for spite? You're in just as much of a bind as I. We're both out of luck. Can't turn back time. You're the proud owner of an empty port. I am left to cry. I've got sheep for wood. I've got sheep for wheat. I've got sheep for anything. I've got sheep for wood. I've got sheep for wood. I've got sheep for stone. I'd even take that brick from you. I've got sheep for wood. I'm a third of the way to a development card. That's a long, long way from winning. I just can't find a good way out. I've got sheep for wood. I'll trade you 2 for 1. All right, 5 for 3. I've got sheep for wood. I've got sheep for wood. I've got sheep for stone. I'd even take that brick from you. I've got sheep for wood. I've got sheep for wood. I've got sheep for wheat. I've got sheep for anything. I've got sheep for wood. I've got sheep for anything. I've got sheep for wood. All right. So now that I've given people a minute or two to log in here, I will give my more expanded introduction. So I am Alyssa Yeager, stage name Rhiannon's Lark. You can find me at rhiannonslark.com or singinglark.com if you don't feel like spelling Rhiannon. I might do a song later that explains why I chose that name, but I am based out of Troy, New York. Luckily not New York City right now, but the whole state is pretty much shut down. So thank you to all of you who are involved in organizing and making this happen, and all the musicians who are playing. I've caught some of the concerts morning for me. Let's see, what else? Thank you for all the compliments. I'm catching some of the comments, but certainly not all of them. So doing my best to kind of keep an eye out on that while I play without getting too distracted. So I am going to do a song about social anxiety and how we try to communicate things to each other, but when we are nervous and shy, the right things don't always come across. So this is a song that I wrote for the OVFF Iron Filker competition. This is called Lost in Translation. I meant to say I like you, but just hid my eyes. I meant to introduce myself, but my God, what would that imply? So I'll just sit here quietly and somehow hope you guess all the things that I can't say. My social graces are a mess, and all my good intentions are just lost in translation. We're speaking the same language, but my message goes astray. My social anxiety comes across as impropriety. I only hope my muddled cues don't chase you away. If you like a puzzle, try me on for size. Hours of decoding fun are yours. I'm quite a prize. The smallest nod, my great esteem, while wide eyes hold my pain. When I run and hide, you'll know you've captivated me again. And all my good intentions are just lost in translation. We're speaking the same language, but my message goes astray. My social anxiety comes across as impropriety. I only hope my muddled cues don't chase you away. In time you'll find you hear the words that never leave my lips. My feelings like the sun, still there despite a full eclipse. You'll need a bit of patience, don't judge me by today. Perhaps a few years down the road, I won't have to say that all my good intentions are just lost in translation. We're speaking the same language, but my message goes astray. My social anxiety comes across as impropriety, but if you get it, you might make a new friend today. Yeah, if you get it, you might make a new friend today. So for those of you who are commenting on the shirt, I don't know if you can really read it on the screen, but got my little punk unicorn and says, "You say weird like it's a bad thing," which seems especially appropriate right now. I can't imagine a whole bunch of filkers relating to a song about social anxiety. As far as the bald hair, this is brand new for me. I shaved my head yesterday for the St. Baldrick Shave-a-thon to raise money for childhood cancer research, and the actual event, of course, was canceled. So I did a virtual shave for everybody who donated last night. So good times. All right, I'm gonna slow it down for a minute here. So this song is about Game of Thrones. I feel very badly that so many people are soured on the series by the TV show, but this is really based on the books. It goes up to where the books ended and doesn't go past it. So if you're into the books and not into the TV show, then you're not going to get any spoilers here. And this is about one of my favorite characters, Miss Arya Stark. Yes, bald buddies with Dr. Cacophony. If you're wondering where the harmonies are coming from, I have a TC Helicon vocal harmony pedal at my feet that I'm about to kick on. A life for a life, a debt that must be paid. the stranger claims his due. A life for a life, a choice that must be made. The time is right for you. Not today, not today. I won't kneel, I won't pray, I won't learn the name of death today. Not today, not today. I will hunt, I will slay, and you'll take my place with death today. With no care for honor, he stole away my father. He whispered at my ear. Whetted by the slaughter, he came then for my mother, and thought to make me fear. Not today, not today. I won't kneel, I won't pray, I won't learn the name of death today. Not today, not today. I will hunt, I will slay, and you'll take my place with death today. A new face I will bind, though the enemy is blind, to keep my name from chance. Trials lost in time, my assassin skills refined. I step up to the dance. Not today, not today. I won't kneel, I won't pray, I won't learn the name of death today. Not today, not today. I will hunt, I will slay, and you'll take my place with death today. A life for a life, a debt that must be paid. The stranger claims his due. A life for a life, a choice that must be made. The time is ripe for you. Not today, not today. I won't kneel, I won't slay, I won't take the face of death today. Not today, not today. I will hunt, I will slay, and you'll take my place with death today. And you'll take my place with death today. So if you are liking what you're hearing and you want to hear more, all of my stuff is available at my website at singinglark.com. But I also have a lot of online concerts via YouTube right now that are archived. So if you're already on YouTube or if you want to check that out, lots of stuff. And it's a mix of originals and the oldies that I do. I do a lot of 50s and 60s covers. Thank you for all of the nice comments on the song and my voice. I'm gonna make it a little more upbeat for this next one. So this is actually a parody of a Taylor Swift song you might recognize. And it is, instead of about going out with lots of boys and not being very smart, it is about being super type A personality and having a to-do list and having that just kind of, I don't want to say rule my life, but be a significant portion of my life, because I just love to mark off things that I have gotten done. So here we go. Maybe some of you will relate to this as well. Personality type A. I do things my own way. And slower pace, and I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I never sleep in, can't seem to stop thinking, even if I feel I'm sinking. If it says to do, baby, I'm gonna see you through. And now the house is quite a wreck. But if you give me a sec, I'm just gonna check it off, I check it off. And now I've gathered all the specs. Got jobs up to my neck. I'm just gonna check it off, I check it off, I'll check it off, I check it off. I add things one by one, I like to get them done. For me it's kind of fun. For me it's kind of fun. When the list is extra long, I'll be feeling extra strong. So you can bring it on. You can bring it on. I never sleep in, can't seem to stop thinking, even if I feel I'm sinking. If it says to do, baby, I'm gonna see you through. And now the house is quite a wreck. But if you give me a sec, I'm just gonna check it off, I check it off. And now I've gathered all the specs. Got jobs up to my neck. I'm just gonna check them off, I check them off. I'll check them off, I'll check them off. I'll check them off, I'll check them off. So I think I need to, here's a new point for you. I would love to come to a German FiltCon. Maybe not in the next month or so, but yeah. I got to grab something over here to show you for this next one. I think one of the songs that's become sort of iconic for me is Tiny Kraken. So I'll show you one of my Tiny Krakens. This is sort of a devilish / can version of the Tiny Kraken. But a lot of the songs that I write are sort of moral tales or, things that give us ideas of ways to behave better in our lives, but couched in kind of silly, fun skins. So this is a serious / very silly song called Tiny Kraken, and it's about, would we make the same assumptions about a kraken and the destruction that he is likely to wreak if we just saw him in a little puddle on the beach and he was this little itty-bitty thing? I'm not sure. This is called Tiny Kraken. Tiny Kraken, you are so adorable, makes me want to sigh and coo. Baby Kraken, safe under the water, how could anyone fear you? Little Kraken, exploring your tide pool, your first teeth have just come in. Toddler Kraken, wondering how the world works, you're just learning how to swim. Oh, but the world makes assumptions. When you've got a big head and tentacles. If you're not the hero, then you must be the villain. And you're just not quite hero stuff. Gangly Kraken, awkward with the other fish, fitting in is hard to do. Adolescent kraken, dragging quite a stench around. Everyone makes fun of you. Oh, but the world makes assumptions. When you've got a big head and tentacles. If you're not the hero, then you must be the villain. And you're just not quite hero stuff. Full-grown kraken, now it's time to prove yourself. You know what they all expect. Adult kraken, chaos follows in your wake. Men and ships alike all wrecked. Oh, when the world makes assumptions, you know they deserve what they get. You couldn't be the hero, and so you'll be the villain. You'll be the greatest villain yet. Decades of despair all across the seas. 20,000 leagues or the Lord of the Rings. Stout men's hearts will slacken when they hear, release the Kraken! You'll be the greatest villain yet. Overweight kraken, lounging in the watery depths, reflecting on your reign of terror. Geriatric kraken, ready for your quiet years. Put to rest the world's great error. Oh, when the world makes assumptions, you know they deserve what they get. You couldn't be the hero, and so you were the villain. You were the greatest villain yet. Sorry about that. Dry air. All right, I've got one more for you. I'm going to try to fit in here. Speaking of Job the donkey, this is Job. He is a barded donkey. I'm going to sing you a song about him. This is actually a song about my very first D&D campaign. Legend lives on, though the years past are long, since my very first time campaigning. A party of 4, we were ready for war. No 3 of us had 0 training. My character's build was a strange mix of skills. Could move silently and cast glamours. I'd never have bet that her strongest asset was her penchant for making great armor. A pack mule we sought for the gear we had bought, and we soon found one that was quite hardy. Then in my spare time I mastered a design of lizard scale mail for the donkey. Oh, it's Job the armored donkey. Oh, it's Job the armored donkey. Our first mission in, there's a river to swim, and we fret over whether Job will sink. His light lizard mail lets him ford it quite well, but he brays as he reaches the far bank. He's seen a bright flash from the depths, and we dash back into the river to search it. We come up with gold and treasure unforetold. Job's keen eye has made this trip worth it. Oh, it's Job the armored donkey. Oh, we're rich thanks to Job the donkey. It's not long at all till we're caught in a squall, and we have to make camp in the open. We awake in the night, 50 orcs we must fight, and Job's hobble we see has been broken. The orcs come en masse, 10 to each one of us. Their arrows will take us life and limb. Job gallops the line, catching each one in time, and their bolts just shatter against him. Oh, we're alive thanks to Job the donkey. Oh, it's Job the armored donkey. My friends, you can laugh. I too thought it a gaffe. I mean, who makes a donkey wear scale mail? Yet time and again, he's been more than a friend. Our adventure sans Job would surely fail. He saved all our lives about 34 times and made us obscenely wealthy. We're famed across the land thanks to him and our band, and we count him as one of the family. Oh, it's Job the armored donkey. Oh, it's Job the armored donkey. All right, thank you everybody for tuning in today. I apologize I haven't been able to respond to everything that I've seen in the chat. I have caught a lot of the comments, but I don't want to go over time here. So if you're interested in seeing when I perform live next, I am going to Facebook and YouTube these days. So you can subscribe to YouTube and that'll give you a heads up, or if you just have an eye on my Facebook page, that'll pop up as well. I hope you guys are having a great time this weekend and just kind of staying as grounded and sane as possible right now. Events like this are helping me do that. So that's it. Bye, everybody.